Hello, I'm Jan Mulvey and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV. Yeah, we've covered the Euros to death on the subscriber show. If that's something you want to hear about, particularly hearing how we tear Roy Hodgson's regime a fresh
new arsehole
ring, yes, we've done that to death. That's on the redmentv.com, free for a month, yada yada yada.
Don't fuck it off, yada yada yada.
Yada yada yada. Anyway, before watching that though, we're going to cover Liverpool's latest transfer rumours and speculation. Still no signings, Chris.
No,
3 weeks in, still no signings. I mean, granted the transfer window's not even open yet, so probably not to get too disheartened. Where do you want to start? Actually, you know what I want to start? I want to start with Sigurdsson. Yeah, whoa, or not. Who knows? It was nailed on, wasn't it? It's hilarious this. Gylfi Sigurdsson nailed on signing for Liverpool. All of a sudden Spurs come in, managerless Spurs have come in with a bid for him, with apparently a better wage package or whatever, and now he looks like he's their favourites to get him. But it's hilarious how like people have gone, oh, good signing him, and then he's going to Spurs, hey, shit, not good enough to sign for Liverpool. And it makes me think that there are so many fans out there who have a genuine opinion on something, and because they're so scared of being shot down and being considered to be negative or whatever, they just go along with the masses and they're just waiting for it to all go tits up so the real opinion go. It's like there must be thousands and thousands of Liverpool fans and probably season ticket holders in the main stand waiting for Lucas Leiva to come back shit so they can pile about all this anti-Lucas rhetoric that they can say.
I fucking told ya. Said he was shit. Fucking Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas Leiva. Anyway, yeah, the point I tried to make about Sigurdsson, if he wants to play for Liverpool and Liverpool want him, we'll sign him. And if either of those factors are not the case, then he'll sign for someone else. You know what?
But it's worrying though, isn't it? Come on.
It doesn't worry
that he wants to go to a managerless team.
Yeah, but it honestly depends, doesn't it? It depends what he's being offered. You know, is he being told that Modric is going, therefore he's going to be the fucking star man of that midfield, or is he, you know, is he going to be part of it?
But the thing is, he's not being told that because there's no manager to tell him that.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It never mattered. Didn't stop Chelsea buying players with no managers, does it?
Tottenham's director of football buys the players, the coach coaches the players, he doesn't tell them who to play.
Yeah.
Whereas Abramovich tried to.
But the point remains, isn't it? Like, you mean, someone will be buying him, whether there's a manager or not, and they'll be telling him. Doesn't matter whether it's true or not. You fucking tell players whatever you want, you know. And that's the thing. Fact of the matter is, I'm not asked if we get him. Fine, sound little pages.
It would have been a good signing.
It leads me to believe, looking at it from a glasses half full perspective, that we've got something else lined up.
Well, I hope so, and I hope it's good.
Yeah, well, someone said, does it open the door for Aquilani? Does it open the door for Joe Cole?
Schweinsteiger?
Bastian Schweinsteiger? God, you heard that here first. Fucking hell, wouldn't that be amazing? I would.
Cream?
Precisely. Yes, I know the tone.
That's why I said cream and not cum. Sorry, I've done it again, haven't I?
Done it again, twat. Yeah, so we'll move on from him because he'll either sign for us or he won't. Some rumours for us, Chris?
Well, we're still after previewing Juan Manuel Vargas from Fiorentina, the winger.
Was this like the 4th year on the run?
Yeah. Well, I think originally when we were after him, wasn't he a left back to start with? and now he had a couple of bad seasons at left back, and he's now an attacking left winger. Like
seriously?
Yeah.
Right. If anyone can back us up on this, please do. If he's not, shoot him now in the comment section underneath. Yeah. The funny thing about Vargas, I had a quick look in, he played 24 times for Fiorentina last season, scored no goals, so perfect Liverpool squad
cover for
Stuart Darling. 7 assists though, so you know, obviously that makes him 7 times as good.
No, that's Stuart Darling,
which means he will have to pay something approaching 140 million to buy that logic. Anyway,
the other one really is Milos Krasic, was still after him, apparently 6 million, still good. That's the Nedved-like, isn't it?
Another one of the Nedved likes, yeah. Floppy blonde, looks like a young Chris Page.
Lucky bastard, eh?
Again, thing about him is the big question is why don't Juve want him? Was he not good enough to play for Juve? That's fine. If that
they're a Champions League side now, aren't they?
Precisely, and that's the sort of market, as we discussed the other week. That's the sort of the pools we will be fishing in. at least for this summer, if not and hopefully not next. But no, fine. He's an international again. He's not going to be a fucking world beater, but for £6 million, hopefully frees up money for elsewhere. Hopefully.
And then Craig Bellamy may be announced. Obviously he's been linked with Cardiff City, but he wants to talk to Brendan Rodgers first apparently.
I can't
see how many games he's going to get.
I can't see this happening for the very simple fact, and this is a cynic in me, is that he's signed a deal with Warrior.
Yeah, that's true.
As the representative for them, and I just think it's probably worth too much money to everyone to let him go.
He was their first signing as well, wasn't he?
That's it. I can see him staying for at least one more season. But again, if Brendan Rodgers doesn't want him and he thinks he can get some money for him, which I can't see Cardiff paying.
But it depends how much he's on as well, doesn't it? It's all relative nowadays.
I think you're right on that. But no, I'd be happy to see him stay. Again, not bothered. I think he was fine last season, but he burnt out big time. We had that great January when everything was on his shoulders.
The game killed him, didn't it?
Essentially, yeah. I don't believe we saw the same Craig Bellamy after that. Fine, great to have around the experience and his personality and stuff's great to have, and he's a Liverpool fan. Yeah, I like Craig Bellamy. I'd be happy to see him stay, but I'm not going to cry myself to sleep if he moves on to the Red Dragons.
It's true, isn't it, man? The most worrying story of the week though has been reported in the Metro, which is a free paper in Liverpool.
And the
country, yeah, it's on the trains and the buses. Anyway, you don't need to know this. You just want to know the
superfluous information. Gets the story.
It looks like we're ready to dispose of Luis Suarez, according to the Metro, and buy Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. Juventus apparently have made Suarez their #1 target, ahead of Robin van Persie, and we've essentially shit ourselves and need to find someone to fill his boots.
It's I mean, since when does the Metro get great scoops? Why is that story not being reported?
In fact, they're reporting it from Tuttosport.
Tuttosport.
So
excellent.
Maybe Tuttosport do
sounds like
have a track record of getting these things right. You let us know, please.
Excellent. It does just sound like a packet of crazy sweets.
I fucking hope so.
But
no, leads us nicely onto the bullshit rumour of the week.
We can get to that, but first and foremost though, I just want to say that the Luis Suarez thing, we said this last week, he's our most saleable asset. He's going to be linked with every Tom, Dick and Harry club. They've got a little bit of money to spend and a little bit of ambition. Everyone's going to want him. I'm surprised PSG aren't being linked again. So it's just, I'm hoping it's bollocks. But again, it goes down to this thing: where does Suarez fit into the system? I don't think can he be the lone centre forward? I think we've proven that he can't be.
He can play as front three though, sure.
Yeah, anyway, go on. Let's.
Before that though, I've heard that Brendan Rodgers would be willing to sell Scale for 20 million.
Really?
That's a sellable asset, isn't it? And defenders are a lot cheaper to buy.
Yeah. Because
he's a good defender. Don't get me wrong. He had a great season, but I don't think he's a great defender.
Well, I can't off the top of my head, I can't remember what we paid for Coates. I think he became our most expensive centre half, didn't he? But Scale was our most expensive. We paid 6.7 million for him in 2008, 2007,
like that, yeah.
So I think I agree. You don't have to spend £20 million to get a good centre half. You can spend 5.
So I think if we can get 20 million for Scale, I know it's probably not a popular decision, but we can sign someone for 10. Then that's good. That's good business.
The thing about Martin Scale is he's been shit for 3 years. He's been shit since we bought him. I say shit. He's not been great since we bought him. He's had one good season, and people want to get 20 million for him. You know what? I like him. I'm very happy to see him and Daniel Agger as our centre back pairing. But if we can if that's how we make our money then that's how it's going to be. The big point I wanted to make about transfers out is that Luis Suarez is the point. We're clearly on a slow building process. They've said 3 years to get ourselves back into the Champions League or whatever. Yeah, with a moderate amount of money to spend, 20 to 30 plus what we recruit from player sales. Question: if you can sell Luis Suarez for £40 million to PSG or whatever, you could technically move yourself on 2 years in the transfer market with that money. Would you rather do that? Would you rather have the joy of having Luis Suarez while we struggle to get into 5th place in the league for 2 seasons?
As much as I like to see Luis Suarez play, it's about where we finish, and if we can move ourselves 2 year down a 3 year plan, then that for me is where we should be going.
And it's a shame, isn't it? Because we're back. It all started with Xabi Alonso going and all. Selling your best players is not a great place to be in, but if we need more general quality and we don't have the money to get it, then maybe that might be an option.
The other way of playing it is you sort of earmark the players before you get rid of Suarez. And what I mean by that is you agree the deals and then let Suarez go, because you don't want them to turn around and go, well, hang on a minute, Liverpool actually isn't as good a team to play for without Luis Suarez.
Yeah.
So you've got to do it a little bit back.
You hope that you have enough funds there to fund it. It's like buying a new house and then selling your old house. But of course, are we in a position to do that? Because most people have to sell their house to get the second house and so on. But there you go. That's my
very good Rafaism, that, mate.
Man, it's completely and utterly stolen from Rafa Benitez. But yeah, have you got anything else to add to this then?
Yeah, bullshit rumour of the week, I suppose.
Go on.
Julian Lescott may be leaving Manchester. City are said to be mulling over letting him go to us, that's Liverpool Football Club, which would facilitate City's swoop for Danny Agger. If this elaborate plot is thwarted, City are just going to buy Fabrizio Coluccini.
Excellent. Slightly cocked up on the pronunciation at the end there.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, so Colaccini, great to have Colaccini. If there's one player I don't want us to sell, it's Daniel Agger, because I think that was just. I mean, we say it's cheaper to buy centre halves, but for £5 million,
not a ball playing centre half like him.
For him, yeah, he's fucking amazing. Essentially, like, you know, I think he's going to be, if he stays fit. He's going to be the key member of our back line next season. I think we're going to build our defence around him. So yeah, I think nothing great on the transfer front there, which is a bit annoying. But as you say, still got a week until the best part of a week until it opens. Oh, that's a point. Actually, yeah.
Best bets,
oh yes, you got some best bets.
New to the show.
Yeah, transfer best bets. Transfer best bets. Go for it.
Well, Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, we're now 6-1, second favourites behind Man United to sign. Man U are 4-1. Fernando Torres, we are 5th favourites. He's 20-1. Yeah, don't go there. Clint Dempsey, joint favourites with Arsenal, 2-1 to sign. Clint Dempsey. Grant Holt, about 8th favourite, 33-1.
Yes. I can't. Why would you say Grant Holt?
Ricky van Wolfswinkel, brought to you last week on our transfer rumours. We're second favourites, that's probably due to us. 5-1 after Inter Milan, actually. And then Milos Krasic, we're favourites, 4-7 on to sign Milos. And then finally, Victor Moses, 12-1, 4th favourites.
I read that actually. Yeah, we were one of many clubs interested.
Yeah, actually, you're exactly right, because most of them give like 4 or 5 teams, but Victor Moses give about 10 teams that are interested and with odds there.
Yeah, definitely. So exciting stuff that tells you absolutely nothing about what Liverpool's transfer policy it's going to be now. And here's the problem: is that of course we don't know. And we go back to this idea: if Liverpool are very good at going past this behind closed door stuff, I hope that they're just going to announce a signing. Think about Jordan Henderson last year. It came completely out the blue. I'm hoping we're going to do something, and that's going to kick it all off. But the problem is, of course, is that with a lot of the players out and about and still on holiday, they're not back into training yet. So Brendan Rodgers hasn't had a time to assess his squad. Yeah. So you know, I think this Sigurdsson thing might be part of that. I think they've probably offered him quite a low fee, quite a low wage, and that thinking, oh well, we're the only ones who want him. We'll have him if he's cheap. But now he's thinking, well, we're not going to pay 70 grand a week for him when there's a good chance that we might not need him. You know what I mean?
You got Lucas, you got Gerrard.
And as people say, £8 million attacking midfielders are a fucking dime a dozen. You can go and find one from pretty much anywhere.
I'd rather have Dempsey for 12.
I think that's a great point, yeah. So we'll leave it on that. Who do you think Liverpool should be going in for this summer? Are you upset by this potential breakdown of the Sigurdsson deal, or do you think gives a flying fuck? Please do let us know in the comments section underneath what you make of the new odds system that we've got in place there. Isn't that amazing?
And you know I'm going now. I'm going to check if Vargas was a left back straight after this fucking show.
Just let us know. Let us know if we got that horrifically wrong. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to watch our Euros roundup, as I said, where we literally tear into Roy Hodgson's England regime. Good fun that was.
It was.
Some very damning statistics on how we got
the latex glove on first, and then got it right in there.
Rather you than me. Anyway, yeah, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to check that out on the redmentv.com. As I say, free for the month. Like it, keep it, hate it, fuck it off. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Ta-ra.
Take it easy.